Hey guys, Rusty here, and damn, it's been what, 3-4 months since I've said that? It's been a little bit. So I just want to make a quick update video on where I've been. I see the comments. I see you guys asking if I'm coming back to YouTube, if I've quit permanently. I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know what's up, know what I've been up to, and know what my plans are. I'll leave some timestamps in the video down below if you want to skip around to certain things. But I think the first thing I need to do, and what I feel like, I genuinely feel like I do owe you guys an apology. When I decided I was going to take a break, I should have I should have generally communicated it better. I should have made a video announcing it and what my plans were then. I should have done it then, and even worse, I let it go on for months and months. I made that one community post and didn't follow through with it. That I would make an update video, that I'm now making this now. This video should have been made months ago. You guys really do support my channel and me. I like all the comments I see, like all the positive comments on my guides helping you guys, and you just loving the videos, and especially if you're one of the people watching videos like this where it's not a guide, that really shows me that you don't just care about just the content. You like watching guides because they're helpful, but of course you like watching them because of me, and that really does mean a lot. And I do feel it was generally, I guess, disrespectful of me not to just disappear off the map for months and not say anything to you guys, and for that I am genuinely sorry. So let's move on. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I will leave chapters in the video if you want to skip around to certain parts, mainly the part where I tell you guys my plans for the future. I'm going to leave that for probably later on in the video. Just a brief reason why I really took that long break. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Shadowlands, World of Warcraft Shadowlands, is in a state where for the longest time before this break, and while I was still making guides, I was raid logging. I wasn't playing the game. I wasn't really enjoying it outside of raiding. And it's even gotten to the point where raiding, at least on the mythic level, I generally feel is starting to get worse and worse personally. I think heroic is still really fun, but at the mythic level, even mythic raiding, which I used to really, really love, it just doesn't do it for me anymore. There's plenty of reasons for that. I'm not going to go into it in this video. It's not that type of video, but that's really the reason why. And anyone who has created content will tell you, if you're creating videos just to create videos, you're not really loving what you're doing, your videos are going to be crap, or whatever content you're making. It's not going to be great. Even if you look back at my some of my most recent guides, at least I feel they're generally not as good as they could be, and that's because I wasn't really in love with the game like I used to be. We're going to touch more on that later for my plans for the future, but just a brief summary of why I really took this break. So what have I been up to? Real quick, I am getting over COVID. Great, both my parents had it, got it from them. Very nice. So I do still have a slight lingering cough. I'm trying to hold it in. If I don't edit that out, it's because I'm a lazy sack of shit. So sorry in advance. So there's two major games that I've been playing. I'm sure you could guess what they are. Again, we'll touch on those in a little bit. Just want to go over a few other things. I've been watching a pretty absurd amount of TV, actually. Witcher Season 2? Yeah, that was a good series. That was good. I enjoyed Season 2 so much better than the first one. I've been watching Witcher recently. I'm on my yearly watch of The Pacific and Band of Brothers. If you're in the World War II stuff and you never watched those series, it's on HBO. Do yourself a favor. Those are some banger series. Go check those out. Absolutely amazing. I just finished up Pacific, actually. I'm going to start Band of Brothers tomorrow. Great shows. So I've been watching a lot of TV. I've also been going for 100,000 gamer score on Xbox. Real quick, just going off topic a little bit, can we just talk about how Xbox, I guess, popularized the term gamer score? Just think about that for a second. But I love going for achievements in games. I love trying to perfect the game, fully, beat the game and then get all the achievements. Love doing that. I'm currently working on Little Nightmares. Before that, I actually perfected Hades. Great game, by the way. So that's basically what I've been doing, kind of on the smaller end. Obviously, I'm working, still doing that. I'm going back to school, actually, in, what's that, 13th? Jeez. 5 days, starting the 18th. I'm going back to finish my degree in cybersecurity. So that'll keep me pretty busy. Another reason why, well, we'll touch more on that in my plans in the future. But that's basically what I've been up to, kind of on the smaller end. Let's touch on the two big ones I've been playing. The first one, yeah, you guessed it, is Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, I'm also going to keep this spoiler-free for Endwalker. However, other expansions, so Shadowbringers and before, if you still haven't done that, I might talk about some story stuff there. I might not. I'm not sure. But if you want to skip ahead, again, timestamps in the video. I will not be talking about Endwalker at all if you're still playing that, except that it's fucking amazing. That's it. I mean, I gotta say, guys, it really is depressing playing FF14 because I see so much stuff in that game that if Blizzard not necessarily directly copied, but at least took some inspiration from, it would make WoW so much better. The biggest one being player power. Again, I'm going to touch more on that later, but like gear basically not being tied to chores. You think something that simple would be really obvious, but I guess not. So I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, and again, I think I mentioned this in a few videos before. I really, really can't recommend this game enough. Even if you play it, you can even play it mostly as a single-player RPG, just for the main story quest, for the story. There's still some dungeons and trials you gotta do in groups, right? But they're really easy, and they're integrated into the story almost perfectly. I can't recommend the game enough for the story. It's so good. A Realm Reborn, the very first part, is a bit of a slug. And I feel like that is the game's biggest weakness, to be honest with you. Absolutely is. But once you get to that first expansion, Heaven's Ward, wow. Wow. You won't regret it. So, that's one of the big games I've been playing. Final Fantasy XIV, guys, can't recommend it enough. Please do yourself a favor and play that game. So the second big game I've been playing, I mean, guys, if you watch my channel at all, if you watch my channel a lot, you should already know that it's going to be Halo Infinite, right? So, I played it a lot. However, in the past, let's say 2 weeks, I did quit the game. We're going to touch on that. I'm going to give like a tiny review. Not a full thing, because then the video will be an hour fucking long, and we don't want that, right? So, let's touch on the campaign. I'm going to, again, no spoilers. The only thing I'll say about it, I do feel the story was a little bit lackluster, in my opinion. However, the gameplay with the open world and, oh my god, the grapple shot, the grapple hook, I genuinely mean this. I'm going to maybe have to wait a little bit longer. I feel like the campaign gameplay-wise is the best in the franchise. Hands down. Story, not so great. The gameplay, though, oh my god. So much fun in the campaign. The multiplayer, gameplay-wise, is the best Halo multiplayer since Halo 3. Unfortunately, it is a live service game, and as we know of live service games, they launch broken and riddled with problems, and then I'll just fix them later down the line. So I guarantee you a year from now, Halo Infinite very well might have the best multiplayer in the franchise. They got the hard part done. I will give there's a lot of positives to 343 as well. We're going to touch on that real quick, so I don't want to harp on them too much. They have overall done a pretty good job. The gameplay, again, is the best since Halo 3. That stuff, if they screwed that up, that stuff you can't really fix. They nailed it. All the stuff that's broken, all the bugs, all the cheaters, all the customization and progression problems, that can be fixed down the line. And you know what? In the era of modern bullshit gaming, you gotta take W's where you can get them, right? I mean, at least the gameplay's good. I can't believe that's what I'm down to saying, but at least the gameplay's good. But for me personally, I'm not even gonna touch on the microtransaction, guys. I will start ranting for an hour. The only thing I will say, the reason why I quit the game, while I'm still having fun with it, for me personally, it's past the point where I'm kind of bored of just playing for fun. I need some sort of progression outside the battle pass, meaning like, I was gonna say Halo 3 style, but literally every Halo game from Halo 3 to even an MCC, right? There's been some sort of ranked progression system, whether it's even the ranks of the military, going from recruit all the way to general, and obviously like the mythic ranks in Halo Reach, even something as simple as MCC, or even something as simple as boring numbers from Halo 4, and I think they were in Halo 5 as well. I'll take that over nothing. At this point, I'm really waiting for that, so I feel like I could actually progress something, because the gameplay is solid for Halo Infinite multiplayer. Again, microtransactions, bullshit, but I'm not going to touch on them right now. So, plans for the future. This is completely unscripted. I probably should have thought about this a little bit more now that I'm actually thinking about it before I made this video. But again, like I mentioned earlier, I am starting school up again in 5 days, so it's going to get really busy for me. I have this real desire. I want to make videos, guys. I really do. It's part of the reason why I'm making this one right now. I have a real urge to make videos. I just can't stand World of Warcraft right now. It's like, I want to make WoW videos. I want to make WoW guys. It's the weirdest feeling. I don't know how to explain it. I really want to make specifically World of Warcraft videos. As much as I love Halo Infinite, Final Fantasy, other games as well, I don't want to make videos on them. I've always just enjoyed making World of Warcraft videos, but the game is in such a state right now, and I don't think it's going to get better in 9.2. We'll touch on that in a minute. I just don't want to play the game. And again, I won't be rating a 9.2. Unless my guild suddenly goes to a heroic-only guild, I will have much less free time, and the last thing I want to do is spend that free time doing some worthless bullcrap in fucking World of Warcraft because the development team just does not listen to the community. I thought it was going to get better in 9.2, guys, and I've still, even though I don't play the game as much, I'm still following the news. I still follow the PTR cycle. I just recently saw, you think they learned their lesson of not tying player power to a boring grind. And a lot of people thought they were going that direction when they said the Cypher, the first ones, was not going to have any player power locked behind it. And then I think it was a few days ago, they announced that double legendaries are locked behind Revered Reputation with the new faction coming in 9.2. Like, how do you say that and then do that? By the way, I've seen the defense on Twitter from some clown dumbass motherfuckers who are like, oh, they only said it's the Cypher, the first one not gonna have player power behind it. They never said anything about the reputation. Listen, guys, the player base is sick of having to do some stupid grind in order to have their characters in an optimal state in order to just raid. And I'm not talking about just Mythic. I'm talking about Heroic too. Because let's be real, double legendaries, I'm not even talking about raiders. Double legendaries is a flagship feature coming in 9.2, and people have to do some stupid grind in order to unlock it? Why are reputations a thing for player power? Why can't reputations be something enjoyable for cosmetic rewards? Looking at you, Netherwing. Come on. I don't get it. And on top of that, the whole flying debacle, I don't care about flying. Alright, well, I do care. I don't care about flying taking that long to an extent. That's a different topic. But why the hell, for the Cypher, the first ones, are we adding mobile game time-waiting bullshit mechanics? Oh, I bet I'm really excited to get my freaking, I don't know, plus 50% damage in the outdoor world. Too bad I gotta wait 3 days for it. Wow, what mobile game bullshit is that? I don't think, by the way, I don't think the WoW devs get enough credit, guys. They're really good game developers if they were designing a mobile game, not an MMORPG. Like, come on. This is a game you pay monthly for, and I finally unlock a piece of content by if they're grinding all the currency, and you're telling me I have to wait in some cases a week to get it? And what's crazy too is they literally did fine. They just did the same type of thing with the box of many things in Torghast. And there was no time requirement. There was a seasonal cap on the currency, sure, but once you got the currency, it's like, oh, I could buy this perk, sure, and then you got the perk, that's it, done. You have to wait 5 freaking days for it. Oh, Blizzard. It's just like I see so many obvious, and they're not these, like, anyone could spot these obvious mistakes in just by looking at it. I'll give you another example. Why are tier pieces not tokens? It literally worked perfectly in Castle Nathria with the tier tokens, that you could trade them around. With forced personal loot and there's no tier tokens? What if you only have one Demon Hunter in the raid? I know what it's like, because that Warglaive from the first boss from Terragru, I've only seen it drop twice, because there was me and one other Demon Hunter in my raid team. It's gonna be rough getting these tier sets, guys. Blizzard, I mean, like, it worked perfectly in Nathria. Why aren't there listen. This is supposed to be the section for me to tell you guys my plans for the future, and I somehow went on like a 5-6 minute rant. Leave it to Blizzard to make me do that. So let's move on to actually what my plans are for the future. So, like I said, I will not be rating in 9.2. However, I'm not going to unsub from the game as of yet. We will see. Essentially, my plans are they're a little up in the air. I really do have a craving to make videos, guys. There are going to be a lot of mounts to get in 9.2. While I do not enjoy playing the game, I do really enjoy making videos. So, while I won't promise anything, I will say I might make some mount guides, might make some solo guides for 9.2. However, what I will say is don't expect them, the amount of videos to be the same as it used to be. I do want to make some, but don't expect too many World of Warcraft videos, at least until next expansion. Blizzard really has next expansion to wow me. And then after that, well, we might reassess on something at that point. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. With all the stuff I just talked about before, I mean, like, it's the same people designing the next expansion that are designing 9.2, right? Same team. It doesn't leave me with much hope. I pray to God, and I hope to God they prove me wrong. I really do. If they do, I will make a video, say, you know what, I was wrong, Blizzard was right, this expansion is awesome, and I will go back to making full-time videos. Because again, I really do enjoy it. So, for the meantime, this was the update video. I do want to make some, so you might see some World of Warcraft videos popping up in the channel. Don't expect them, again, really full-time until next expansion if it's good. So I see a lot of comments. They're asking for those Halo Infinite videos, those Final Fantasy 14 videos. I've seen people asking for a house tour video. By the way, that wall right there, that's the wall where I used to have the whole setup on. This wall here is what the camera used to be facing. So that's why it looks a little different, if you were wondering. And like I said earlier, while I don't want to fully make those videos, I probably could have worded it better a little earlier. I don't want to full-time make those videos, those Halo Infinite, Final FF14 videos. I might make one here and there. Like, I might give a Halo Infinite review. It's something I've been thinking about. I might do that room tour guide that you guys have been asking for. I know a lot of people have been asking for that. My only problem with that is this is a World of Warcraft channel. That's it. It's really just a World of Warcraft channel, so I'm a little worried about branching out a little bit. But, that's pretty much it. So yeah, guys, like I just said, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try and start being a little more active, basically in my comment section mostly, because there's a lot of comments I have unanswered. I do have to go back and answer a bunch of those. And also on my Twitter. It's definitely been months since I've tweeted there. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll probably leave the link in the video and in the description as well. If you want to give it a follow, probably start shooting out some tweets more. Yeah, if you have any questions, if you want to say anything, feel free to leave a comment down below. Again, do my best to answer them. I genuinely mean this. I hope Blizzard could get their shit together for next expansion. Because 9.2, at least on the PTR right now, they could change stuff because it is the PTR. I doubt it. I mean, because people have been saying that since WoD. Forever. Yeah, forever. And yeah, never mind. Yeah, if you have any questions, if you want to say anything, feel free to leave a comment down below. And until next video, guys. See ya. You think I forgot? You think I forgot? I don't forget. I don't forget. Well, I love Halo Infinite. Halo 3 is still the best fucking Halo. And that's a fact. Alright, guys. Later.